So today we are going to discuss octet rule and duet rule. So now when we are discussing octet rule, in periodic table, octet rule is something that when the elements they are actually having a tendency to attain stability by attaining 8 electrons in their valence shell. Now valence shell means like the last shell they are having the number of electrons is 8. So if they are having 8, so then they will be very stable and unreactive as well. Like let's say some halogens, then oxygen, nitrogen. So these are actually like the elements they are having 8 electrons in the last shell. And like in the periodic table, especially S block elements and P block elements, they are following the octet rules, except like hydrogen, helium, lithium. So these are some elements they are actually following the duet rules. Now duet rules is something where the last shell they are having a number of electrons which is 2. Okay, so now let us just discuss what is like octet rule with examples. Now if I just consider some elements, let's say fluorine. So fluorine, the last shell, it is having 7 electrons. Okay, so if I just draw the like the structure by dot, so it will be like this. So fluorine, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, and another fluorine if I take, so it is also having 7 electrons in the last shell, so that would be like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So now if they are joining together, so both of them are having 8 electrons in their valence shell, and we are getting fluorine molecule, that is F2. Similarly, if I consider, let's say, chlorine. So chlorine, the total number of electrons is 17. So we can just make the configuration like this: 287, where the last shell it is having 7 electrons. So let us just draw. So chlorine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Similarly, if I take one more chlorine, that is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So if they are joining together, so both of them individually is having 8 electrons in their valence shell, and we are getting chlorine molecule here. Now if I take one more example, let's say NaCl. Now they are also following the octet rule, and by covalent bonding, sodium and chlorine they are joining together, they are bonding together to form NaCl. Now for sodium they are having 281, so total number of electrons that is 11, and chlorine is 287. Okay, so like this if I break, now sodium, if I just draw, only one electron is there like this, and fluorine it is having 7 electrons in the last shell, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now if they are joining together, they are forming NaCl, and the thing is that here sodium is also having 2 and 8, that is the last shell, it is having 8 electrons, and chlorine is it is having 2, 8 and 8, that is also following the octet rule. Last shell it is having 8 electrons. Now as sodium is giving 1 electron, so it is Na minus 1, that is electronegative, and chlorine as it is gaining 1 electron, as it is giving, so it is plus 1, and chlorine as it is gaining 1 electron, so it would be minus 1. So like this way they are bonding together to get this stability and following the octet rule. And duet rule is nothing like where the number of electrons in the last shell, that is 2. Let's say if I take one example, that is hydrogen, it is having 1 electron, another electron, like this. If they are joining together, they are forming H2. Okay, so now they are having 2 electrons in the last shell. Now if I consider lithium, okay, so lithium, if they are giving 1 electron, so they are also gaining the duet rule. Last shell they are having 2 electrons, like that. Okay, so this is the way we can just like follow octet rule and duet rule to place the to form the molecules and to place them accordingly in the periodic table.